It's raining. Trying to get my umbrella up. Wait a minute. Can't get the umbrella up. Done it. Right. Good morning from the garden, and nothing stops me talking to you on a Tuesday morning. It's pouring with rain, it's cold, and it's a beautiful day. So how are you doing this morning? This is British weather. You never know whether it's going to rain, sun, could be sunny this afternoon. This week, I think I've had a very thoughtful week. It's been a hectic week, there's been lots happening, but I think it's been a very thoughtful week. Everything that I hear, well, not everything, but much of what I hear or I read, I can't read superficially anymore. I can't go, oh, that's interesting. All the time I'm thinking, what's behind this? Behind all the major news events, or most of them, is something hidden going on. I don't know what it all is. I just know that I'm on hyper alert to know where each of these events is taking us. And one of the things I'm on a hunt for is to find out where I can hear authentic news and where I can hear the authentic prophetic, and where are the people that I can trust to take my checks and balances from. So that is so much in my focus at the minute. And, you know, quite honestly, I'm shocked at the people that are just riding this through and waiting for the other side. Well, I'm not waiting for the other side, I'm preparing for the other side. So there's my thoughtful week. What else have we done? I don't know, continuing to do the same things. Oh, what many of you may not realise is this. For about 27 years, there has been 3 of us in the ministry, 3 of us. For many years, it was me and Andrew and Daniella were children. But then as they grew up, I couldn't get rid of them, so they joined the ministry. There's been 3 of us. In this time where many people feel pushed back, and they are in many ways, or things are collapsing around them, and they are in many ways, God has been doing extraordinary things with generation to generation. We are not 3 people anymore, we are 7. There are now 7 of us in the ministry during a time which I would have expected a kind of decline in what was going on. So I'm just amazed. On the other hand, I think to myself, this has been the focus of our ministry for so long, to prepare for these days. So on the other hand, I'm not surprised. Now, something most of you may not realise about me is I do not know a day in my life, not a day, can I think back where I wasn't expecting Jesus to come back. It's been kind of in my DNA. I mean, I had all sorts of wacky thoughts about it, which were what I had back then, and that's okay. But I've always looked for his return. Now, I'll tell you a funny story. I'll tell you 2 funny stories, actually. I grew up thinking that if I wore lipstick and Jesus came back, I'd be left behind. Now, I had a predicament one day because there was some event going on at school, and I knew if I went without wearing lipstick, everybody would laugh at me. But on the other hand, if I wore lipstick and Jesus came back, I was in trouble. Well, let me tell you a secret. I solved the problem because I bit my lips all the way to school, so my friends knew I had lipstick, and Jesus knew I'd only bitten them. That's called brilliant. The other thing was, I grew up believing if Jesus came back and I was in the cinema, I'd be left behind. So I used to find a seat right next to the exit so I had time to get out before he came. Well, he didn't come back. And I survived those years. And you know, much has changed about the way that I think, thankfully. And I'm open to it being fine-tuned again. Because Daniel says that things have been sealed up, but as time gets near, revelation will be given. So it's like this great adventure is continuing to discover more about his return. But I'll finish this morning with this thought. I have looked for him coming, like I said, I can't remember, I literally can't remember a day of my life I wasn't looking for him coming back. But I feel like now I am standing on Mount Carmel, and some of you listening have been there, some of you have been there with us. And I feel like I'm like Elijah, and I'm looking out and I see the cloud. I see the cloud of his return. Never seen it before. I see it consistently now. And so I stand there with me just for a moment and look out from Mount Carmel and see that cloud in the distance. You know, that cloud that Elijah saw, that cloud came, the rain came. And as surely as we here are listening to this and I'm talking to you, that cloud will come and he will return. Now, know this, that between the time of him coming and now, there is a journey we have to take. And I encourage you, find out about that journey and let's talk about it. So, I'm thankful I can stand here today talking to you, not worrying about lipstick, whoa, just my umbrella, not worrying about lipstick, not worrying about cinemas, although I hardly go there, so it's not really an issue. And thankful that cloud is in the distance. So, happy Tuesday to you. I hope the weather's a bit better. Thankful for umbrellas. I'll practice putting it up again before next time. And you are loved by me.